Hey tech enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's got the math world buzzing, and frankly, it might make you question everything you thought you knew about AI. Forget image recognition and language translation. We're talking about machines acing the International Mathematical Olympiad, specifically geometry. The International Mathematical Olympiad, people, this isn't your grandma's Sudoku. So, buckle up. Is this the dawn of a new era? Or are we about to unleash something we can't control? Let's find out. Alright, let's get straight to the point. DeepMind, the AI powerhouse behind AlphaGo and AlphaFold, has done it again. They've unveiled AlphaGeometry2, an AI system that's reportedly outperforming the average gold medalist at the International Mathematical Olympiad in geometry. Yes, you heard that right. This AI is cracking problems that stump some of the brightest young mathematical minds on the planet. It's not just about getting the right answer. It's about proving it, generating valid mathematical proofs. A lot of smart people are going to be asking the same questions. Is my job safe? And what opportunities will this create? But how does it work? What's the secret sauce? The magic behind AlphaGeometry2 lies in its hybrid architecture. It's not just a neural network, like so many AI systems you hear about. It's a combination of two powerful components: Gemini, a language model that can generate potential solutions and reasoning steps, and a symbolic engine that rigorously verifies those steps to ensure they're mathematically sound. Think of it like this. Gemini is the creative genius brainstorming ideas, and the symbolic engine is the meticulous proofreader making sure everything's airtight. This combination is critical. It's about a system that has both intuition and precision. This hybrid approach is what allows AlphaGeometry2 to tackle complex geometry problems with such impressive accuracy. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Training an AI to solve complex geometry problems requires a massive amount of data. But where do you get that data? DeepMind's solution: synthetic data. They generated a vast dataset of geometry theorems and proofs, essentially creating their own virtual math textbook for AlphaGeometry2 to learn from. This is a big deal because it overcomes the limitations of relying solely on real-world data, which can be scarce and expensive to obtain. What's more, AlphaGeometry2 learned to solve IMO geometry problems with zero human demonstrations. It's like teaching itself math from scratch. This approach could be a game changer for other AI domains where data is limited. So, what's the immediate impact? First, expect a surge in research into hybrid AI approaches. AlphaGeometry2 proves that combining neural networks with symbolic reasoning can unlock new levels of problem-solving capability. Second, it sets a new benchmark for AI performance in mathematical reasoning. Researchers will be scrambling to replicate or surpass DeepMind's achievement. Third, the success of synthetic data training will encourage exploration of this technique in other fields. Finally, expect to see refined AI architectures that are capable of both pattern recognition and logical deduction. This isn't just about solving geometry problems, it's about building more intelligent, versatile AI systems. Okay, let's talk about education. Imagine AI-powered math tutors that can provide personalized guidance and feedback to students. AlphaGeometry2 could be adapted to create incredibly effective educational tools. But there's a potential downside. Could over-reliance on AI hinder the development of human problem-solving skills? Will students become too dependent on the AI to find the answers for them? It's a tricky balance. We need to leverage the power of AI to enhance education, not replace it. Otherwise, what are we teaching our kids? Beyond education, AlphaGeometry2 has the potential to revolutionize engineering and scientific research. Imagine using AI to optimize engineering designs, leading to more efficient and innovative products and processes, or assisting scientists in exploring complex mathematical models and identifying patterns that could lead to new discoveries in physics, chemistry, and material science. The possibilities are truly mind-boggling. Think about AI-assisted theorem proving, helping mathematicians tackle unsolved problems. The implications for scientific progress are immense. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. As AI systems become more proficient in mathematical reasoning, there's a real risk of job displacement in certain sectors. Are mathematicians, engineers, and researchers going to be replaced by AI? It's a legitimate concern. We need to start thinking about retraining and supporting workers who may be affected by AI automation. And what about ethical considerations? Could AI be misused to develop weapon systems or create sophisticated fraud schemes? We need to ensure that AI is developed and deployed responsibly with safeguards in place to prevent misuse. Let's not forget the technical risks. AlphaGeometry2 is heavily trained on synthetic data, which means it might struggle with real-world problems or unforeseen edge cases. It also has limitations in solving certain types of problems, like those with a variable number of points. And like all AI systems, it's potentially vulnerable to adversarial attacks. Someone could design geometry problems specifically to exploit weaknesses in AlphaGeometry2's reasoning. We need to be aware of these limitations and vulnerabilities as we develop and deploy this technology. From a commercial perspective, the practical applications of AlphaGeometry2 are still uncertain. There's also competition from other AI approaches. DeepMind needs to demonstrate a clear advantage over existing solutions to achieve commercial success. And let's not forget the cost of development and deployment. Building and maintaining a complex AI system like this requires significant investment. Will it be profitable? That remains to be seen. Plus, commercial applications will be dependent on the continued support and development of AlphaGeometry2 by Google. What happens if Google changes its priorities? Ethically, we need to worry about bias and fairness. Even though AlphaGeometry2 is trained on mathematical problems, there's still a potential for bias in its reasoning. This could lead to unfair outcomes if the AI is used in applications with social implications. We also need to be concerned about over-reliance on AI and data killing. If people become too dependent on AI for problem solving, it could lead to a decline in human skills and expertise. And finally, there's the issue of transparency and accountability. The black box nature of some AI components makes it difficult to understand how the AI arrives at its solutions. How do we hold it accountable for its decisions? The increasing availability of AI-powered problem-solving tools could lead to a shift in educational priorities, with greater emphasis on critical thinking, creativity, and collaboration, rather than rote memorization of mathematical formulas. What we need to do is to embrace this change and adapt our teaching methods accordingly. The future will be about humans and machines working together, not machines replacing humans. Ultimately, the long-term impact of AlphaGeometry2 will depend on how it's developed, deployed, and regulated. Will it democratize access to advanced knowledge and problem-solving capabilities, making them available to a wider range of individuals and organizations? Or will it exacerbate existing economic disparities, as those with access to these tools gain a competitive advantage? The answer is up to us. We need to ensure that this technology benefits humanity as a whole. So, is AlphaGeometry2 a game changer or a cause for concern? The answer, as always, is complex. It's a powerful tool with the potential to revolutionize education, engineering, and scientific research. But it also presents significant challenges, including job displacement, ethical concerns, and technical risks. We need to proceed with caution, prioritizing safety, transparency, fairness, and accountability. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of AI. Until next time.